only the second grade service, and these second graders are so full of energy and good humor, but it is also the Shabbat of Eli Fiore's bar mitzvah. And Eli, can you just raise your hand over there? And can we just all say a big mazel tov to Eli and his family? Mazel tov to you. Oh, and look it on the screen, even it says it. So Eli will be leading a couple of prayers and lighting the candles for us. And just a word about this wonderful second grade class. As you guys know, second graders know, but I don't think everyone else knows, they make me laugh every Sunday morning for one reason or another, usually at my own expense, I will say. But they are smart, funny, energetic learners, and it is just such a great honor to have you guys here in the sanctuary. Raise your hand, second graders. For any of you, is this your first time? Is anyone first time ever being in the sanctuary before? Julian, is it your first time? No, you were here last. Yeah. But it's been a long time probably, right? And we just want to say to you, as you get older, you're going to get more and more time in the sanctuary. And by the time you're in 6th grade, this sanctuary becomes your classroom. And you'll spend every Wednesday afternoon right here. And when you're in 6th grade, also, we won't make you sit with your parents like we are tonight. But for now, sit with your parents, please. And without further ado, second graders, can you walk on up here? We're going to sing 2 songs to get this service started. You're just going to stand right up here. We're going to sing Bim Bam and Walk in the Temple just to get warmed up here. All right, and you are all welcome, of course, to join in singing with us. We're going to start with Bim Bam. We just had a delicious dinner. It was a delicious dinner, wasn't it, you guys? Yeah. Some dessert. We got some sugar running through our veins right now, so get that energy out. 2, 3, 4. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Cheery beery beery bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat shalom. Hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. All right, bring it up high. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Beautiful. Now you guys, we sing this song, Walk in the Temple, quite a bit. And now we have walked in the temple, and it is Shabbat, so we can do the whole song now. Get your glasses ready. And we've got the rabbi right here too, so be ready to, you can do some point. Not usually polite to point, but tonight you can point if you'd like to. Walk in the temple, what do I see? The rabbi, the Torah. Where's the Torah? Right back there, yeah. Other kids like me walk in the temple, what do? I study and play games with other kids like you. We study Hebrew, we study Torah, we celebrate all the holidays. Walk in the temple, what do we say? Shabbat Shalom, what a special day. Beautiful, you guys, you'll be back up again, but for now we can join together near the candles so you can see this happening. Eli, it is an honor to call you up. Eli is a shining star in our 7th grade class, and he's going to add more light into our sanctuary by lighting the candles. And we also have another set of candlesticks for you, Pam, our 2nd grade teacher. Can we have a round of applause for Pam? Come on up to light the candles. And if you took a prayer book, you'll find this blessing on page 1. Otherwise, it'll be right up on our screen. Ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Don't go back yet. We've got a couple more songs. Come back.
You have to go line back up. Yes.
This song has some hand motions to it. Every morning the sun comes up. Every evening the sun goes down. We encourage you to learn these hand motions from the second graders. Well, maybe we'll sing it through twice, just so you get the hang of it. You guys ready? Every morning the sun comes up. Every evening the sun goes down. Well, it's a beautiful thing, the way it all works together, and the world goes round and round. The minutes and the hours and the days go by. Months turn to years, but I don't know why. God makes it all happen right before our eyes, and the world goes round and round. All right, some of you are doing it, and that is very good. Nice job, everyone. But I think they need to do it again, you guys. All right, ready? 2, 3, 4. Every morning the sun comes up, and then every evening the sun goes down. Well, it's a beautiful thing, the way it all works together, and the world goes round and round. The minutes and the hours and the days go by. Months turn to years, but I don't know why. God makes it all happen right before our eyes, and the world goes round and round. Nicely done, everyone. And these words that are on our bima wall here, Hine matov umanaim, how good it is to be here together. Hine matov umanaim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanaim, shevet achim gam. All right, I'll go first on it. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hinei matov umanayim shevet achim gam. All right, you all go first. I'll repeat. How good it is, how sweet it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is to be together on this day. Nei matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. reason it feels so good to be together is because we are a sanctuary for each other, where friendships form, where we can be ourselves, and like Eli, where you can grow from being a young person into a 7th grader, becoming bar mitzvah, and onward into high school. So let's sing to each other how lucky we are to be a sanctuary for each other. Adonai, prepare to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Let's sing it again. Adonai, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true, and in thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Beautiful, you guys, and you can go back to sit down. You'll be back up again, though. Yeah. Let's go. And if you took a prayer book, we are turning to page 16 in our prayer books. And Eli, we are so happy to call you back up here. What we hope is that this place, this community of ours, will be a home for all of us, continue to be a home for all of us. We call on the light within each of us, connecting those lights together.
Baruch Hu,
Baruch Hu,
dear one,
dear one,
Shekhinah,
Shekhinah,
holy name,
holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home.
Baruch Hu,
Baruch Hu,
dear one, Shekhinah,
Shekhinah,
holy name,
holy name.
when I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu,
Baruch Hu,
dear one, Shekhinah,
Shekhinah,
holy name,
holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home.
And on page 17, we find the words Shema Yisrael, an invitation for us to listen to how all life is echad, is one. So when you hear that word echad at the end of this prayer, we invite you, you can hold up your finger, echad, or you can touch your echad. Put your echad up, put your finger up. Eli, don't leave me hanging here. Ready? Like that. You can make sure you're connected to somebody else in your oneness. All right, so we're going to invite you to rise in body or in spirit. That means stand on up if you can.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malkuto Le'olam Va'ed.
You may be seated.
Turning to page 22 in the prayer books, to the prayer Hashkivenu, a prayer that says, please let us all lie down in peace and rise in peace, spreading over a sukkah, a shelter of peace over all this world, over this planet. And these words happen to go very beautifully with the words of one day. And second graders, you can sing this from your seats, unless do you want to come up for it? How about second graders who want to come on up and you can lead this? We're going to just add in some extra words. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Shomreinu Lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu Lechaim. Sometimes I lay under the moon and thank God I'm breathing. And then I pray, don't take me soon, 'cause I am here for a reason. Sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. It's not about win or lose. We all lose when they feed on the souls of the innocent. Blood-drenched pavement, keep on moving, though the waters stay raging. And in this maze, you can lose your way. It might drive you crazy, but don't let it phase you. No way. 'Cause sometimes in my tears I drown, but I never let it get me down. So when negativity surrounds, I know someday it'll all turn around, because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't want to fight no more. There'll be no more wars and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day, one day, one day. One day all this will change. Treat people the same. Stop with the violence, down with the hate. One day we'll all be free and proud to be under the same sun, singing songs of freedom like one day, one day, one day. One day, one day, one day. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu Leshalom V'hamidenu Malkeinu
So I got asked such a good question in the second grade family dinner that happened before services tonight. I got asked if God talks to us. And the reason I got asked that, I think, is because this genius child knew we were coming to pray tonight. And so thought, well, we're talking with God. Are we supposed to be hearing words back? And I said, that is a really good question. It's really hard to answer. But I bet that the first part of the answer comes with learning to listen to our hearts, learning to feel love and to make room for it. And so we're going to turn to the Amidah, which is the middle part of our service where we say all the things that we want to say and we listen for anything we might hear. And I'm going to ask you to rise in body or in spirit for it.
So we'll sing these 6 words together, and then we're going to allow for some quiet. When you feel ready, you can sit yourself back down quietly, letting other people have the time to pray the words in the prayer book or the words of your own heart. Adonai sefatai tita ufiyagi tehilatecha. Adonai sefatai tita ufiyagi tehilatecha. Salam shalom. Peace, 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 salam shalom. Salam shalom. Peace, salam shalom. shalom, shalom.
When we're in community, we always take the time to pray for those who are in need of healing and wholeness, people who we love, who we know, who we care for, who are in search of a refuah shlema. It's a complete healing. It means your body is better, your mood is better, your mind is better, you feel whole again. And when we say the names of the people we love here in this sanctuary, we're promising that we're gonna be with them, caring for them. So we're gonna say the names of our community members who are on our healing list, and then we're gonna invite you to raise your hands and say the names of the people you're praying for out loud.
And because we have actually 2 7th graders in our sanctuary tonight, I'm wondering if Nate and Eli will come on up to lead us in the Mishabera. And as a community, we are praying for the healing of Christine Mills, Ali Malkin, Deb Schwartz, Phyllis Fald, Judy Itzkovitz, Karen Seiler, Pat Finder, Emily Sharon, Liz Walheim, Marnie Kaplan, Nate Sugarman, Dave Corbineau, Ken Doucette, Sarah Kianowski, Debbie Gilman, Neil Daniels Midman, Ed Snow, Tom Lemons, Diana Sanders, Liliana Walheim Martinez, Frank, Andy, Joyce, and Bert, Jeff Nagel, Gordon Bishop, Marcia M., Laura Bell, Jenny Vanderpool, Annie Graham and her family, Anya Cabo, Sue Boardman, Ayelet Galvat, Chava Vaher Shmuel, and Stanley Roth. And if there is a loved one you are thinking of, please raise your hand. And if you're joining us online, please put it in the chat. Miriam. Thank you. Sue. Thank you. Judy, yeah. Thank you. Join our voices together for the healing of mind and body and spirit.
Yisheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Le'imotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
We'll turn back to page 31 for Oses Shalom.
עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל, ואמרו אמן. May the one who makes peace above make peace descend on all of us, on all of us and Israel. Let us say amen. Oh, say shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'imru amen. May the one who makes peace above make peace descend on all of us, on all of us and Israel. Let us say amen. Let us say amen. Let us say amen.
And second graders, will you come back on up?
Can't tell if he's tired.
One of the magical things that the second graders have done this year is to be able to sing, I think you were able to do it at the end of last year probably, the entire alphabet, but we're going to have this up for your parents. I know you guys don't need this. Pam, would you be willing to come up here to hold the alphabet
It's up.
poster? Oh, Bailey's up. Oh, okay. All right. So, oh, and we've got it on the screen too. Okay. So, are you guys feel ready? We're going to repeat after you. Are you ready to do it for the first time through? Okay. All right. We are all going to repeat after them. 2, 3, 4.
Aleph, Bet, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Tet, Yud, Kaf, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Hayim, Pei, Pei, Sadiq, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Sin, Tav.
Round of applause, please. Woo. Oh, but don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere yet. And will you lead this? Here's your note. You got it? We're going to repeat after them again. 2, 3.
Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit,
All right, do it again. Love the earth.
love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, all right. Hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah.
All right, here we go, you guys. Do it again.
Love the earth, love the sky,
love the earth. You ready?
Love the earth, love the sky, heat of fire, drop of water. I can feel it in my body, in my spirit, in my heart. Hey, 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 hey,
But where they really excel is in the song David Melech Israel, which has a lot of hand motions, and we get going kind of fast, but they'll help you if you have forgotten these hand motions. Let's start slow. You guys run. 2, 3.
Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai.
All right, you're looking good.
David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai.
All right, let's keep it going.
David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai.
All right, keep it going.
David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech.
All right, one last time.
David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah. David Melech Israel, Chai, Chai, Mikayah.
Nicely done, you guys. All right, go take a rest. Be back again.
All right. I feel really tall. Hey. Anybody having arm cramps? No? You want to go again? Yeah. Here, shake it out. Shake it out. Oh, gosh. All right, I'm tired. So I want to tell you a story about a town a long, long time ago. So long ago that there wasn't electricity, and you didn't drive to synagogue in your car. You probably walked. And you lived in small little, the olden days is exactly what this time period is. And in this town, and I think we should imagine the town is a cute little town just outside a bigger city, and that there's a town center where everybody hangs out, and that one day a community member decides that he loves the other people in the town so much that he wants to give them the best present he can imagine.
Oh, I know this.
It's one of my favorites. You've probably heard me tell it before. It's one of my absolute favorites. All right, so he gathers the community and he says, 1 year from now, 1 year, give me 1 year, and I'm going to have the best present for all of you. And that's a little hard to do, right? Because is your best present the same as your brother's best present? Would you want the same thing?
Maybe.
Not in my house. Brother, no way. Absolutely no agreement on what best means in my house. So the people love to guess, and they spent the whole year imagining, and also they spent the whole year hearing really loud banging and digging and all sorts of noises coming from the top of a hill. But the hill was so high that they couldn't really see what was happening up there. And so at the end of the year, when it was the same night, they all met in town center right before sunset. And the man said, I want to show you my present. He led them up a path, up, way up the hill. Does anybody feel like our synagogue is way up a hill sometimes? I feel like it's way up a hill sometimes. And he led them up and up and up, and there was the prettiest building you ever saw at the top of the hill. And its doors were wide open. And he said, come in, come in. This is your new community temple. Exactly. Who said that? What brilliant child said it? Yes, this is your new community temple. And what do you do in a temple, brilliant child? You study and you learn, absolutely. And he said, and this room right here on the hall over here, this is the room where we're going to study and learn. And what else do you do in a temple? Anybody else know something else we do in a temple? You sing in a temple. And he said, and this is your incredible cantor, Beth. She is going to lead you in prayer and song, and it is going to be fun and uplifting and teach you so many wonderful things. What else do you do in a temple? What else do you do in a temple? Yeah, tell me. You do praying, and he led them to the back, to the very top floor of the temple, the very top. And he said, this is the room. It's so big and open, and your hearts can be open, and you can pray in this room as a community. What else do you do in a temple?
You sit down.
Oh, and luckily in the room that was big and open for prayer, also chairs already provided in this temple. Anything else we do in temples? Yeah. No problem. You wanna come back to it? Me to come back? Okay. Did you have a hand? You want to tell me? No? Anything else? Just imagine, what have you done in a temple building? Tell me.
So I know that in a temple, like people sit down and like sing, and then like at the end they all like leave and go back home.
It's a place where you can come and sing, and then at the end you can go back home and you can feel so happy from all of your time in the temple. I love that. What else do you do in a temple?
Like candles.
You light candles, and there were beautiful candlesticks up at the front of the room, the temple. What else do you do in a temple? I haven't heard from you. Yeah. You dance sometimes on really special days. You move all of the chairs out of the way, and you unroll the entire Torah, and you dance with it. Unbelievable. And there was a Torah, and there was room for everybody to dance. Every detail of what you can imagine doing in a temple, it was all there. And all of the people kept naming all of the things they could imagine doing in this temple. So we're going to hear 4 more things that we can do in this temple, but I want each of you in your own heads come up with something that would be really fun to do in a temple. And after services, I would really like to hear those things, okay? So, yes, what's one thing? Party. You should definitely have community parties in a temple. What's another thing from somebody I haven't heard from? I haven't heard from you. I heard from your sister and your brother. Yeah. Well, you can sit with your family in a temple, can't you? Yeah, you could definitely sit with your family in a temple. What you got? Yeah. You say it again. Eat cake? Oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite things to do in a temple. I love a sheet cake. And if it comes from Costco, it's even better. But they didn't have Costco back then. But yes, you could eat cake in a temple, and it's even better. There were plates, and there was a knife, all ready to go to eat a sheet cake. Yeah.
You can also listen to music.
You can listen to music in a temple and let it wash over you. Now I'm going to ask you to put your hands down, but please do come tell me. after what you are imagining happening in this temple. And what I want to tell you is that anything you can imagine, everything you needed was already in the temple. It was 100% ready to go. And the people in the community kept calling out what they're going to do. And the man kept showing them how the building was all ready for them. And this kept going on. Like you guys, the people had lots of great ideas of what to do in a temple. And the sun was getting lower and lower and lower as all of these ideas were coming out. And all of a sudden, it was dark in the temple. And the community didn't want to be rude, but there didn't appear to be any lights anywhere. And so they said to this man, "We love your temple so much." And he said, "Not my temple, your temple." And they said, "We love our temple so much, we think you may have forgotten something." And he looked around and he said, "What could I possibly forget? I got every detail." And they said, "Well, you may or may not have noticed that we are sitting in the dark." And he said, "Oh, that." And he went behind the big podium and he pulled out a big box. They had cardboard boxes back then, but they weren't from Amazon, I have to tell you. And they pulled out a big box, and in it were all of these lanterns. And to each family, he gave a lantern for your family, and a lantern for your family, and a lantern for each of the families. And he said, "Here's the thing about our temple. It's only all lit up when you come, when you add your light to our community. And so I want you all to know that each of you carries a light, and that every time you come into this community, our building, and we light up. And we're so glad you're here." Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And I do want to hear about the ideas that I didn't hear about for the temple after the service. I promise I'm going to be standing right here waiting. So one of the things we do in a temple is we remember. We remember the people whose love helped shape our lives. And we say their names aloud here in our sanctuary year after year. And we remember their stories, and we promise to live in a way that honors them. And so when we're together in community, we'll say the names of those who are on our community's list, our mourners list, as well as invite you, if you're remembering somebody, to raise your hand, and you can say their name aloud when Beth indicates towards you.
We are remembering tonight Athena Morris, Kathleen Morris's beloved sister who died just last week. And in this time of Shloshim, the 30 days, we are remembering your mother, Jan Amsterdam. The yortzites for tonight include Samuel Jacob Cohen, Cy Ginsburg, Karen Ginsburg's father, Carol Ginsburg, Karen Ginsburg's mother, Jim Shuker, Peggy Shuker's father, and David Mintz, father of Judy and Susan Mintz. In this year of memory, we are thinking of Eileen Kleinkopf, Kathy Nath, Pat Urich, and Sivan Ehrlich. And if you are observing a yortzeit tonight, or someone is feeling especially close to you, please raise your hand and say their name aloud, call on you. And if you're joining us online in the chat,
For all those named, for those who have no one to say their names for them, we become one community united in memory. With the words of the Mourner's Kaddish, I invite you to rise in body or in spirit. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, Ba'gala uv'izman kari v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam u'almei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudasha b'richu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata damiram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya V'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, v'imru amen. Zichronam livracha, may their memories be a blessing. Together we say, amen. You may be seated.
All right, second graders, do you have the energy? Can you come up for one last song? One last song. And as you're coming up, we just want to say a big mazel tov to Eli Fiore and to Eli, to your family, to your grandmother who's here tonight, to your whole family, your sister who's here. And second graders, we are going to end with "It Is a Tree of Life." You ready? It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. All right, if you are between the grades of kindergarten and 7th grade, you are a tree of lifer. If you are older than a 7th grader, you are a shalomer. It is a tree of life to those who fast and all of its supporters are happy. All right, switch your part. It is a tree of life. Shalom, 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 shalom. All right, everyone, shalom, 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 shalom. Beautifully done, second graders. Round of applause for this beautiful class.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone. It has been a joy celebrating with you. If you left a Tupperware, we probably have it in the kitchen downstairs. I take that back. It's under the mirror in the lobby area, one level down.